If you're ready to turn your sprayer into a money-saving smart machine, they can hook you up. If you just want to get your chemicals from some good guys that care about your operations goals, they want to chat. They work with progressive growers all over eastern Nebraska to assist with equipment upgrades and input options. Boyk Farm Outfitters is equipping the modern farmer. Check them out at boykfarmoutfitters.com. That's BOECK farmoutfitters.com.
When you need a new water heater, nothing beats the ProLine family of water heaters from A.O. Smith. ProLine models are built using commercial-grade components, meaning they're built to help you tackle your toughest days. No matter if you need a gas or electric model, A.O. Smith has a ProLine unit for you. A.O. Smith, innovation has a name. Call John Henry's at 402-435-5555 for a great deal on a water heater today. Again, that's 402-435-5555. Salt Mine City is now open at 8th and R in the Haymarket. Come check out Lincoln's newest brewery with 12 beers on tap, including the popular Single Axle Light American Lager, Brick Street Amber Wheat, and so many more. There's daily drink specials like $1 off Moscow Mules on Tuesdays, $6 IPAs on Fridays, and $6 Bloody Marys on Saturdays. Stop by Tuesday through Thursday from 4 to 9 p.m., Fridays 4 to 11 p.m., Saturdays 11 a.m. to 11 p.m., and Sundays from noon to 8 p.m. It's Salt Mine City, Lincoln's newest brewery at 8th and R. It's the holiday season. Time for work parties, friend get-togethers, family gatherings, which means lots of eating. Maybe you think you've perfected your holiday meals, and maybe you have no idea where to even start. Let's fix that right now. No holiday party is complete without Führer's cheese spread. It goes well with any type of cracker, pretzels, apples, chili, vegetables, chips, and of course, it's perfect to pair with wine or beer. Holiday meals aren't complete until Führer's cheese spread is on the table. Find your own container at your nearest local grocery store today.
Nebraska's Christmas Light Show is back and bigger than ever. The Magical Lights of Lincoln Christmas Show runs from Black Friday through New Year's Eve at Sandhills Global Event Center. Bring the family for a show they'll never forget, featuring over 1.5 million lights. Cost is $25 per vehicle from Monday through Thursday, $30 on Friday and Saturday, and also $30 on Christmas Eve and Day. Purchase your tickets online today at ChristmasLightsInLincoln.com and get ready to experience a drive-through light show like you've never seen before.
With the Planet Fitness Black Card, you don't just get a great workout, you get a great perk out because your membership is packed with perks. For $1 down and $24.99 a month, you'll get perks like access to any of our 2,400 clean and spacious locations. Bring your friend anytime and both work out with tons of equipment that'll give you that big fitness energy. Relax in the Black Card spa and more. Work out and perk out with the PF Black Card. Join for just $1 down and $24.99 a month.
Hurry, this deal ends soon.
See Home Club for details.
New year, new you? Farrell's Extreme Body Shaping can help make sure you keep that resolution this time. Our proven system combines kickboxing, strength training, and nutrition, along with our expert coaching to make sure you're moving forward toward your goals. The next 10-week challenge starts January 11th, but if you enroll now, you can start today and get a head start on those gains for no extra cost. Plus, head to fxblincoln.com and you can save $100. Don't wait. Farrell's Extreme Body Shaping at 40th and Yankee Hill and 70th and Vine.
Slay the holidays this year with a gift that'll really get them going. One that's built to win, like the new Honda CRF-R Motocrosser. One that's built for fun, like a Honda Mini Moto. Or one for each member of the family, like a Honda CRF Trail Bike. At Rod's Power Sports, you'll find the motorcycle, ATV, or side-by-side they'll love. During the Honda Gifts That Go sales event, you can slay the streets in style with a Grom Mini Moto, slay the trails with the CRF 50F, or pile into a Pioneer 1006 Deluxe Crew that can carry 6 elves over the fields and through the woods all year long. This year, don't just give any gift. Give the gift of outdoor adventure with a ride they'll never forget. Don't miss out. Head to Rod's Power Sports in Lincoln, Nebraska during the Honda Gifts That Go sales event. It's your chance to slay the holidays and your gift list. Dealer participation may vary. See dealer for complete program and safety details.
If you're sick of catering from the same places every month, it's time to switch things up. Mulberry Barbecue is perfect for business lunches and dinners, family gatherings, holiday parties, wedding receptions, rehearsal dinners, and so much more. Delivery and full service options are available, and they can cater for anything from 10 people to 500 people. Call them at 402-937-7114 to look at their menu options and get your catering booked today. Mulberry Barbecue, located at 11th and Cornhusker Highway.
The Huskers are headed to the Pinstripe Bowl. Cheer on the Huskers in New York City on the official Husker Pinstripe Bowl tour offered by the Nebraska Alumni Association. Your bowl package includes a 2-night hotel stay, round-trip transportation on game day, pregame events, and more. Spots are limited, so book your spot now on the official Husker Pinstripe Bowl tour with the Nebraska Alumni Association. Go to huskerfantravel.com or call 888-831-0858. That's 888-831-0858 or huskerfantravel.com.
Attention all wing fans! Buffalo Wings and Rings has daily specials that will make you want to stop in on all days of the week. Kids eat free on Mondays, and on Tuesdays, enjoy 89-cent boneless or traditional wings at a price that makes the whole family happy. And come back on Wednesdays for $1.29 chicken tenders all day long. Get to Wings and Rings today at 68th and O or in Williamsburg Village.
Welcome to The Drive with A.D. Raff and Ahman Gray. Former Husker football national champion, speaker, and author, Aaron Davis.
Nebraska will win the national championship. The Cornhuskers beat Miami. It is history, 13-0, and bring that trophy back to Lincoln.
Former Arena Football League quarterback, former head coach of the Capital City Crush, and guru of Husker football history, Chris Raff.
25 straight wins for the Cornhuskers. One of the most dominating stretches in college football history.
We may have seen one of the best teams in the history of college football tonight.
12-year NFL veteran.
He's got some speed to go with strength.
Huskers and Green Bay Packers Hall of Famer.
Shovel pass to Green into Vikings territory. Finally brought down.
And University of Nebraska East Sports coach, Ahman Green.
Look at Green all by himself. 20, 10, touchdown.
Sponsored by Doors Plus on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right, everybody, we're back again. This is The Drive on 93.7 The Ticket. It is Friday. We made it to the end of the week. Chef Bob bought some waffles in from Heavenly Waffles. Get out to Costco this weekend today. See them. I'll be making some waffles.
Those AG, have you ever had any? First of all, good morning to you, brother. Have you had any Heavenly Waffles before?
Oh, there we go. All right, now you're unmuted. Sorry, AG, that's not my fault.
Yeah, no problem. Yeah, no, I had them. They're delicious.
Wait. All right, third time's the charm. Let's try it again on this Friday the 13th.
Hello.
There he is. There he is. Third time's the charm.
Hey, can we get Bob in here real quick?
Yeah, he looks like he's on the phone. Come on.
I want to get him in.
Matter.
AG, good morning to you, brother.
Good morning.
I want to bring in Bob real fast from Bob of Heavenly Waffles.
Yeah, we're bringing him in live.
Yes.
Live
Hit
radio.
that door for you, Bob. There you go.
There you go.
Bob, we got a text in already in for you. We got obviously
up,
Ahman that's in Houston. Ahman Green up there. Ahman, have you had Heavenly Waffles before?
Yeah. I have. Yeah, a few
absolutely.
times.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Bob, you got somebody here that says unknown texter 5539 in South Dakota actually is calling from. Tell Bob hello from fellow Yankton High School grad. Great product.
Nice.
Yes, indeed.
I love it.
Man.
Who is it?
I don't know. Let us know who you are. If you feel comfortable, unknown texter 5539 tells who you are. He wants to know who his fellow Yankton High School grad is.
I love it.
We have another person here, unknown texter 1097, that says, where can we find Heavenly Waffles at Lincoln? Chef Bob, I'm not Chef from Heavenly Waffles. Bob, go ahead, man.
So in Lincoln right now, there aren't any places selling them or serving them, but soon. So we just picked up 120 Hy-Vees.
Good God.
And we're not sure where they're going to go, but I would imagine they'll be in Lincoln. And that will be in January.
Mm-hmm.
Then we picked up 200, and this is really unrelated to this area, but Harris Teeters, 240 Harris Teeters.
Where are those
on the
located
northeast coast?
Oh, wow.
Those are like upscale Krugers, correct?
Right.
Okay.
Right. But they'll be set in Costco the third week in January. Now, we have them in Shields, Omaha. We have them in Shields, Sioux Falls. We have them in Shields, Des Moines. We need Shields, Lincoln. For
Absolutely.
Sure.
Come on, Shields Lincoln.
Yeah, come on, Shields Lincoln.
Let's go.
Yeah. Pick up all 6 SKUs. They look amazing on the shelf, and they're flying off the shelf in Omaha. Literally, they ordered back in. Well, they were our first retail customer, to be perfectly honest. And our CEO and CFO were kind of like, that's kind of a weird, partnership, a sporting goods show store and waffles. But literally, they ordered in 3 days. They sold out of all of them. And they only ordered 2 cases. Then they ordered 5 cases, sold out in the next 6 days. And now they're ordering like 20 cases at a time.
Eric and Hickman says, please ask Bob if they'll be in Sam's. Good morning to you, Eric. He's able to be in Sam's.
Sam's will be later down the road because Costco does not like at all when. So once we're in the Costco's and we're knocking it out of the park, then we can go into Sam's. But I don't know but at that point, I might not even be in the business anymore. When they're in, because there's so many things going on, and to get into all of the Costco's will probably take at least 2 or 3 years nationwide. So we're going to the Pacific Northwest starting in January.
Tell them that travel.
We're going to Boise, Billings, Salt Lake City, Portland, and Seattle. So we're doing that the next 3 months. It's sprinkling in different events that we have already booked, and then also some Midwest regional stores, because we're going into 28 Costco's in the Midwest region, gradually getting into all 108 in the Midwest region, then getting into the Pacific Northwest. Then there's 6 more regions of Costco we have to get into, and then also all of these other grocery store chains that want to pick us up. So,
hello, Bob.
It's
tell me,
nuts.
Okay, you just gave us kind of the 30,000-foot view,
right?
Real fast in 30 seconds. Tell us 30 seconds to a minute. Tell us how it all started, though.
So it was originally a recipe I had created. It was a pancake crepe recipe, and one of the ingredients there was sour. It was sour cream, and one day there wasn't any sour cream in the refrigerator, but there was yogurt, and I'm all like, "Oh, that'll work." So now it's the world's only dry yogurt-based product on the market.
That's awesome.
Good and good for you. 11 grams of protein, only 140 calories, only 2 added sugars, added collagen. They don't make you feel. You don't have that hypoglycemic reaction. Let's see here. I probably takes too long to read this, but this doctor, I'm not going to say what his name is. He said, my girlfriend and I were lucky enough to meet you at the Costco in Kansas City a few days ago. We absolutely love the Heavenly Waffles product, have already made the waffles and the muffins, and more plans to come. I'm a doctor of pediatric emergency medicine at Children's Mercy Hospital in Kansas City, and my girlfriend's a doctor of pediatric intensive care unit, Children's Mercy Hospital in Kansas City. We always talk about how bad the food is at hospitals and how unhealthy the food is at hospitals. We legitimately believe that your product could revolutionize the food industry at children's hospitals nationwide by being delicious, healthy, and versatile. If you think of any way I can get involved, blah, 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 blah. I would love to get involved with your product. I think it's a brilliant, game-changing product.
Wow.
I mean, that's
a heck of a testimonial.
2 doctors.
Yeah.
You need to ride to Kansas City. Maybe take you down there.
See right. They see the big picture. Well, we were in Kansas City last week doing a road show. That's where we met him. And so that's awesome. That's a perfect example of the most amazing people that we meet and see the big picture with our product.
Big B here says right here, good morning to you, Big B. He goes, that is impressive. Taking things to distribution is very difficult, time consuming, and that's a kind of my job. So I get the work behind. Congratulations. That is fantastic.
Thank you so much. And that's the thing. A lot of people have no idea like what it takes. We had somebody the other day who said, so do you make this in your kitchen or in your garage? And I'm like,
It's not moonshine.
He's got a still out in his backyard. The waffle still.
I was just like, what? I'm like, do you know what it takes to get into these? Oh my gosh.
I'm going to say this real quick. Bob, first of all, Bob catered. I had no idea what was going on. My 50th birthday surprise party that was down here at the station. My wife pulled that off, and I came in the studio because it was off. He was getting things set up, on one of the off days here at the studio in the mill, and he was setting up. He goes, "Oh, we're just setting up early for Valentine's Day." I didn't think anything of it.
Yeah.
I had no idea what was going on. I walk in like, "Happy birthday!" But Bob, those are amazing. The people that came there still talk about it. Real quick, tell them your schedule where you'll be at this weekend.
So this weekend we'll be at Costco Lincoln, open to close Friday, Saturday, Sunday, all day.
What like where will you be located in Costco?
We're going to be, so if you go walk all the way back to the right corner.
Okay.
Right before the refrigeration section starts.
I know that
right there.
Well. Absolutely.
Ready and waiting for you all to come down. And we're doing a 2-pack for $9.99. So normally our bags are $9.99 a piece. So you get 2 for 1. It's the option of our original gluten-free and the legacy blueberry. Awesome.
Folks, we got Bob from Heavenly Waffles. Go check them out at Costco today through Sunday.
Yes.
Open to close. You will not be disappointed in these waffles at all. And they can also, if they can't get there, they can go online though as well.
Online,
right?
yeah. You can get them at heavenlywaffles.com. You can get them on Walmart.com, and you can also get them on Amazon.com.
Folks, that is the founder of Heavenly Waffles. We got Bob Hamid in the house. He's going to brought some down for us as well, but go check him out at Costco. Folks, when we come back, we got a lot to discuss. NFL, someone decided they didn't want to play anymore during the game last night.
Jeez, Nick.
So we'll talk about that as well. And we've got a big signing, of course, that took place in Nebraska football in a huge weekend of sports here at the University of Nebraska as well. We'll be back, folks. It is Friday the 13th. We'll be right back.
It's $5.99 barbecue time. Hurry to Hog Wild for a complete barbecue meal that's only $5.99. Get a 1-meat sandwich loaded with our award-winning barbecue, plus your choice of a classic side and drink for just $5.99. Upgrade your sandwich to beef brisket for just $1 more. Join us for lunch or dinner in Lincoln at 3210 Cornhusker Highway. Order online at GoHogWild.com.
But don't be late, we close at 8.
Join us for Old School this Friday, December 13th at Salt Mine City, Lincoln's newest brewery at 8th and R in the Haymarket. Enjoy their great beer selection as you pregame for the Nebraska-Indiana men's basketball game at Pinnacle Bank Arena at 7 o'clock. That's Old School this Friday at Salt Mine City at 8th and R.
Dreaming of a green Christmas this year? Make it a reality with Acres. We're offering 0% for 60 months financing on most new John Deere compact tractors, Gator UTVs, and mowers. From moving snow to landscaping the perfect yard, John Deere equipment turns chores into child's play. Visit your local Acres store to start shopping today. Act now. These incentives expire December 31st, 2024. Financing requirements of approved credit with John Deere Financial. Some restrictions may apply.
Hello, Charlie Stone here, and with me on the line is Andy Goodyear of Honda of Lincoln. Andy, it's been a while since we talked. Hey, what's the latest news at Honda of Lincoln?
It has been a while, Charlie. I hope you're doing well. Happy Honda Days is in full swing, and we have over 200 new Hondas in stock right now, ready for our customers to drive home.
Wow, that's the most you've had in a long time.
It is, Charlie. And we have great lease offers and financing from just 0.9% APR.
Hey, Andy, let me tell them about the pre-owned. They have over 125 pre-owned and certified pre-owned to choose from, with financing from 3.9% APR available. Incredible deals on new and used during Happy Honda Days, or if you need tires on your current vehicle, Honda of Lincoln is your best choice. Maybe it's time you experience the best. The Honda of Lincoln way of doing business, 27th and Yankee Hill Road, or online at hondaoflincoln.com.
Automotive Solutions is Lincoln's one-stop shop for all your vehicle needs, from vinyl wraps to engine repair and maintenance. Automotive Solution offers fleet services as well as printing and graphic design for vinyl applications, plus installation of vinyl for boats, trucks, cars, and anything else you want wrapped. Perfection is their standard, and they never settle for less. Call today at 531-249-5600 or go to automotivesolutionslincoln.com to learn more. That's Automotive Solutions, 2040 Southwest 5th Street in Lincoln.
M Suits Clothiers, Lincoln's favorite men's store year after year after year. Located 1 block south of 56th and Pine Lake Road, stop in today to get your holiday shopping done and mention this ad for a free pair of dress socks. M Suits Clothiers.
Wrestling fans, it's time to elevate your game, just like Stevens & Smith Construction does for your concrete needs. As your full-service concrete contractor, we deliver solid results every time. From singles to doubles, fighting for inside position to scrambling reversals, we know how to pin down quality and slam expectations. Stevens & Smith Construction, a proud sponsor of Takedown Tuesdays on 93.7 The Ticket, where Husker wrestlers bring you all the action. Don't stall. Stevens & Smith Construction is here to help you build a concrete foundation for the win. Check us out at www.stevensandsmith.com because stalling is a penalty and winning is the only option. When you need a new water heater, nothing beats the ProLine family of water heaters from A.O. Smith. ProLine models are built using commercial-grade components, meaning they're built to help you tackle your toughest days. No matter if you need a gas or electric model, A.O. Smith has a ProLine unit for you. A.O. Smith, innovation has a name. Call John Henrys at 402-435-5555 for a great deal on a water heater today. Again, that's 402-435-5555.
It's game on at Elway Power Sports of Lincoln, Nebraska's premier Kawasaki dealership. Score big on Kawasaki's all-new Ridge lineup. The Ridge XR, Ridge HVAC, and the Ridge Limited, all built to take on your day with a full factory cab, including heat and AC. Stop by Indian Motorcycle of Lincoln today and rule the streets on an Indian motorcycle with customer cash and trade-in credits up to $2,000 during the month of December. Save big on their massive selection of side-by-sides, all-terrain vehicles, motorcycles, and power watercraft on end-of-the-year specials store-wide at their new 27th and I-80 location.
Be sure to check out the top-selling Recomp. Recomp helps build lean muscle and strength while decreasing body fat. Recomp is ideal for men and women of all ages trying to look their best. Recomp can only be found in Nutrition Authority. For info, visit mynutritionauthority.com.
New year, new you? Barrel's Extreme Body Shaping can help make sure you keep that resolution this time. Our proven system combines kickboxing, strength training, and nutrition, along with our expert coaching to make sure you're moving forward toward your goals. The next 10-week challenge starts January 11th, but if you enroll now, you can start today and get a head start on those gains for no extra cost. Plus, head to fxblincoln.com and you can save $100. Don't wait. Barrel's Extreme Body Shaping at 40th and Yankee Hill and 70th and Vine.
At Parkview Animal Hospital in Lincoln, it's not just the professional care that sets them apart, but their warm staff and state-of-the-art facilities. Whether it's for a routine checkup or a comprehensive medical procedure, at Parkview, your pet isn't just another number, but a valued member of their caring family. Visit them at pahlincoln.com today and in person just south of 14th and Pine Lake Road. Parkview Animal Hospital, your pet, our passion. For happier, healthier furry friends. 93.7 The Ticket is proud to provide listeners with daily opportunities to win contests and prizes on our airwaves, and would like to take this opportunity to remind you of a couple rules. All participants must be 21 or older and must wait 30 days after winning a prize before participating in another contest. Once you win, you have 30 days to pick up your prize at the K&TK Studios, 1040 O Street in Lincoln, or your prize will be forfeit. Thank you for participating in our contest, and thank you for listening to 93.7 The Ticket.
Now back to The Drive with AD, Raff, and Ahman Gray on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right, everybody, we're back again. This is The Drive on 93.7 The Ticket. It is Friday, coming off just a scoring game last night. It was like a scoring explosion. All those touchdowns in that 49ers versus Rams game.
Yeah, that was 12-6 final. Not a single touchdown score. The Rams take care of business 12-6. The story I want to get to, and obviously it puts LA at 8-6. It puts San Francisco most likely out of it unless some crazy things happen. That puts them at 6-8. If you're a Niners fan, I'm sorry.
They're done.
Yeah, it's a wrap for them. None of the stats were impressive, but the most impressive stat was, of course, that the Rams, they got it done. Stafford threw for $160, and Purdy threw $142, one INT last night. AG, it was one of the weirdest games. It was probably ranks up there with AB Antonio Brown when he just left the field when he was playing for the Bucks. I had never seen anything
without showing his butt cheeks.
Yeah, but yeah, that was the weirdest thing that I'd seen. AG, did you have a chance to catch the highlights of that game or watch it?
Yeah, I caught bits and pieces of it at a time, but I missed what did something. Obviously, something happened that I missed.
No touchdowns were scored. Number
Well,
one.
I know that,
It was like
but you said something about Antonio Brown walking off. So is this something?
Yeah. So Devondre Campbell, who is a defender for the
He was a linebacker at the Packers.
Yeah, for the 49ers. He told Kyle Shanahan at halftime, "Hey, I don't want to play. I don't want to play anymore."
Really?
And so he left the game in the third quarter. And he just left.
AG, he just walked off the field.
Wow.
The media post game asked Kyle Shanahan, they're like, "Hey, so Devondre Campbell, Campbell didn't play a single snap in the second half. What happened?" And Kyle Shanahan's just like, "He told me he didn't want to play anymore."
Simple.
Went home.
He said, "I'm done. I'm out."
Hopefully, whatever it is going on with him, you have an NFL player that does that. Hopefully, everything is okay. Might be something obviously more important going on in his life than the game of football right now. So I'll say for that first. But yeah, that is something out of the ordinary for any NFL player, especially Devondre Campbell, being a Packer for a long time and playing at a high game. I think it was a Pro Bowler a couple years there in Green Bay too. So just interesting going on. So whatever it is, hope he's okay. Whatever.
Do you guys give the Rams any chance in the NFC?
It's a tough chance. I mean, I think right now they're right on a momentum, and rivalry stuff because they knew this team. They know how the 49ers work. You play them more. The teams in your division, you play them twice a year, so you have a full gambit of information about what they're going to do, what they like to do. And then when this team is beat up like the 49ers are, Purdy is not 100%, but he's out there playing. Defensive players are gone.
McCaffrey.
McCaffrey's gone. Things like that. They're not the team that they used to be.
100%.
So they have a little leg up on that. But and then they could take advantage of things. I mean, I'm looking, at Purdy sitting back there getting sacked. So that is a big factor where they got offensive linemen too that's struggling to get get guys blocked. Guys are struggling to get open in terms of Deebo Samuels as some of the receivers. But yeah, so it's a different game. But if anybody else they play in terms of the Rams, yeah, it definitely is going to be a different game.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's weird because in that NFC for the Rams, right? It's obviously the Lions are up there, the Philadelphia Eagles, the Vikings. I mean, there's three teams right there that at least the Rams would have to hope would either lose or they'd have to work right through them. And
yes,
it just seems whether they go to somebody, right? The Lions are looking.
They're going to somebody,
right? The Lions are looking to secure home field advantage. And they got to play in the indoors, right? So like, there's that advantage there. If what's it called? If they have to go to Philadelphia, I mean, number one, that's a cross country trip, but number two, you're in the elements there.
The thing with the Rams right now, though, is I think as Cooper Kupp goes, I think that's how the Rams will go. I mean,
Cooper and Puka.
Yeah, but like Cooper's struggling right now. I don't even think
he had a catch last night.
Yeah.
No, he had no catches.
So I don't know if you guys saw this. He ran. It was bizarre. So he ran like 4.69 miles of routes yesterday
and no catches,
and did not have a single catch. It's the most that anybody's ever ran. Yeah, right. It's the most anybody's ever ran in an NFL game without recording a single statistic.
Wow. I just want to know who recorded that stat. That's all. I just want to give him a cookie. Say thank you very much for that stat right there.
They got those next gen stats. It's
right.
Like,
that is
like
crazy.
Tony Snell from the NBA, where it's like he was out there, but he never recorded anything. So.
Oh, interesting. Well, he recorded something. He recorded the runs of the routes, the route running.
That's what's crazy. I'm no soccer guy by any means, but that's what's crazy about soccer is they'll be out there running 7-10 miles a game for a match, easy, and it's a 1-0 game, or it's just bizarre. But the Rams are finding their stride. I just think it's a tough mountain to climb to even have a conversation to them to win the NFC.
Yeah,
you guys. Another thing before we get to break, I want to get into this. Raff, share the detail in Bill Belichick's contract.
Oh, yeah. So Bill Belichick signed the 5 years, $50 million contract. But there's a little small writing. he has got his buyout right now. If he say I got a job in the NFL, they had to pay $10 million back to the university. However, on June 1st, 2025, that drops down to $1 million. So that actually opens up a little bit of a window. If an NFL team comes to call in, that he still could return back to the NFL
before the college season even starts.
Yeah, that'd be wild.
No. AG, Nick, Raff, here's why. If I'm okay, granted, it's Bill Belichick. I mean, that's who it is. I mean, he's no name. Don't need to even introduce himself. AG, as a recruit, would that be something that would concern you at all?
With him having a buyout clause?
With him being able to dip June 1st of 2025 before your season even starts. He could basically dip after a month after spring ball, a month or two after spring ball.
Well, for one, that's in a UNC, protecting their investment there. But as a player, I don't know if I even would have known that. Maybe my parents would have known that, and then my dad would be like, "Hey, well, we got this stipulation right here. What's this all about?" But you gotta trust. You can't really control everything, as a player. So if that's the case, then it's like, all right, if I commit, then and he ends up leaving, then this is what I'm going to have to deal with as a kid. So just got to keep that in the back of your mind when making a decision. If you're somebody that's like, you're a kid coming in, high school kid coming in now, and to, Bill Belichick becoming the coach, just got to keep that in the back of your mind. But outside of that, you can't really control anything. Obviously, what he decides on, he can't be in his head or anything like that. But if, but you want him to be there, for the long run, for the at least 3-4 years of your high school or college career, to come out there and to get some benefit of his development, because we know Bill Belichick knows how to develop players. He knows how to make them better, from it's a tough love standpoint, but he does a great job at it.
Would that bother you at all, Nick?
It would initially, but then the more I think about it, guys, what did we talk about a couple of days ago? Coaches find ways to have all the leverage. This is Bill Belichick protecting his investment in a way.
UNC doing the same thing.
Yeah, right. Well, in a way, it's more Bill, I think, just because it allows him more flexibility to leave if an NFL job comes calling.
I'll be honest, I thought it would be higher for him. I thought UNC would make a bigger buyout for him.
You would think so, but then once again, that goes back to the coaches having all the leverage.
Yeah.
In order to, you don't want to, like, if North Carolina sits here and let's say they wouldn't have agreed to these terms and Bill Belichick just doesn't coach, and then it comes out that North Carolina had a chance and they go with, let's say they go with Nick Sainert as their next head coach.
Ooh, I like that selection.
Let's say Nick goes, 4-8 in his first year and it ends up not working out. People are going to remember about North Carolina. They had a chance to hire an 8-time Super Bowl champion winning head coach. And you don't want to have that bad optics against you. So you move mountains and you do anything you need to do as an institution. The NIL is going to be upgraded from $4 million investment per year to $20 million. They are going full all in. And probably Steven Belichick's going to be a part of it going forward as well.
Oh, yeah. There's no doubt about that.
I didn't realize he was from North Carolina, too. I was like, oh. Okay.
His dad coached there in 1950s.
Yeah.
No, I didn't know. I was like, oh, did not know that.
Eric on the text line says, Nick. Well, first of all, he said my last name. Nick Sainert would definitely fail as a coach.
That's
not true.
Eric,
here's the thing.
Where'd that come from?
Number one, kudos to Eric because he spelled my last name correctly. There's kudos to Eric there. He must know me pretty well. And then number two is I don't know. I recruit pretty well at NCAA. We're good.
You know who
I know how to utilize my recruiting hours. AG.
You know who Nick Saban was pushing for the North Carolina job?
Who's that?
Tommy Rees.
Oh yeah. I do remember that. I would be interested to see if Tommy Rees ends up becoming Bill Belichick's offensive coordinator.
Yeah,
that's a name I would watch. That's a name I would watch out there in North Carolina.
Well, a guy like him is not going to be. Definitely will not be lacking in names and candidates to take over the positions he's got.
Let me ask you guys this, since we're bringing up Nick as a potential head coach, me as a potential head coach.
Ooh, I like this.
Where, AG, I'll ask you first. If you could coach anywhere in the country, where's it at?
Oh, my goodness. As a head coach?
Anywhere in the country.
Oh, my God.
College or NFL?
I'll say NFL. Really anywhere. Any of the teams I coached at or I played at between Green Bay, Seattle, Texans. I grew up a 49er fan as well. So coaching for the 49ers too. That would be awesome. Dream right there come true. College, anywhere that would take me, basically. I would say, I would definitely love to coach. I've been trying to coach at Nebraska for 15 years. Let's just put it out there. So, and that door is locked solid. So I don't know what else I could do there. I would say then I would just say, hey, I'll go, since I can't get in here, I'll go to Colorado or somewhere like that. Be like, hey, I can't come into my own place and I got to go to the bad guys. I got to go to the dark side. So here we go. So trying to think any other team. Notre Dame was a team, maybe back in the day. I kind of liked them a little bit. Nick, that's your squad. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
He's like, USC would be a big one too, because it'd be nice to be back in California. So USC will be.
I would cheer you on it. I would cheer you on Notre Dame, but not if you take Marcus Freeman out of the head coaching job. So
you said head coaching job, so
I know. Raff, what's your one job you want?
One job?
Denver Broncos.
Of course.
Okay, that's a stupid question.
But college all day long, Nebraska. I would like that one time to do that tunnel walk and come out to 92,000
as the head coach.
Yeah, and we'd be running the option.
AD.
That's a good question. And I honestly don't. Obviously, I love my Steelers.
Yeah.
Coaching with the history there. But you know what? I would also like to be a coach in Chicago.
Okay.
Oh, Chicago would be fun, man.
I would do the Bears too. I would do the Bears.
Yeah, I would like coaching. Well, he wouldn't be my quarterback, but I like coaching. I think for a franchise like that would be fun. I think the Bears would be a lot of fun. College, of course.
What'd you say, AD?
What's that?
What did you say about the quarterback?
I said that wouldn't be my quarterback.
Yeah, and then I said that's not my quarterback. That's not my quarterback. That's not my quarterback.
Why? I just got interesting.
Yeah, I'd have nothing against Caleb. I think it's not. I don't think it's not all on Caleb. It wasn't all on Fields either. Chicago has before I don't want to go too deep in this rabbit hole, but they have like institutional issues there, organizational issues in Chicago because
the quarterback.
He just doesn't have the support. They got all sorts. I'm not even getting to that. They got all sorts of issues there. They're Dallas of North.
It'd be interesting because you'd have to. This would be my issue in the NFL because you could trade draft picks and you can trade and get draft capital. I would say we're going to tank year one. Okay. We're going to completely be a horrible football program or organization. Trade away all of our players for draft picks that we don't want anymore. Just load up on the draft picks in the following 2 NFL drafts and just stack it with talent.
You better have some good scouts.
That's what we pay money for.
Hey, real quick before we go to break, IQ Cruz got a question for you. Yeah, Eric, you're exactly right. You got to give Nick a hard time, man. He asks for it sometimes, Eric. So I'm with you, homie. IQ Cruz, he says, question for AG. With his experience in both college and pro, is the pro level more complex or about the same as college? Where Belichick can manage and game in college, is it like child's play?
I say for him, yes, it's going to be child's play because right now the college football scene, and we've been talking about this for 2 years now, more than that, is that it's it's becoming NFL because of transfer portal and now salary cap is being brought in. So that is all the language he spoke for the last 15 years in the NFL. And it was the granddaddy, it was the grandfather, of what college football is right now, or father, because of that. So I think that right there gives him a leg up. He has an advantage because he can absorb everything and not be overwhelmed and not be like, oh my God, what's going on? Because he's dealt with this. He's been a GM. He's been a head coach. He's dealt with, players that have egos. He's dealt with players that don't have egos. So he can handle all of this. And that's what's going to make him a success, because of his experience that has been, you can't doubt it. You cannot doubt his experience at all. So it's definitely, it's going to be it's going to be fun to watch for me. I'm going to watch him because I always admire him from the distance because of the way I learned the way he coaches. He's a tough love coach. I had teammates that played with him, and they actually said to me, a lot of my teammates said that played for Bill, say, hey, Ahman, you would have liked Bill because he gave it to you straight. He didn't sugarcoat stuff. I was like, you know what? You're right. I do like that because when I have a coach or somebody that I work with that beats around the bush instead of getting right to the point of what I need to do or being, holding me accountable, then I'm kind of where you want me to go with this. Just tell me what I need to do so I can get the job done.
Mm-hmm. Folks, That is the news of today for the morning. NFL, of course, again, the Rams take care of business 12-6. Bill Belichick says, look, I'm out June 25th in June of 2025 if I get something going on. Obviously he's not out, but he does have that option.
Well, he got to get an offer.
All-time winning NFL head coach.
Yeah. But real quick, I want to say, old dad 3-34. He said, AG, don't cuss. Don't use cuss words like coaching Colorado, coaching at Colorado. Hey, I'm just saying, I've been submitting my resume since probably 2013, let's say, give or take. And I'm not in Lincoln coaching. So
Maybe you need to be in 2 NFL organizations Hall of Fames.
I'm on the way. Yeah. I don't know. What else do I need to do, Nick?
No doubt.
I got a long list for you.
Let me know what I need to do.
If you truly want to know, I can tell you. I got a long list.
Oh yeah, I want to know. Facts.
I'll figure out. It starts with you.
Please tell me. Send me an email. Let me know everything I need to do to be coaching either at Nebraska or in college football or NFL somewhere. Please let me know.
It all starts
because I'm missing it. I'm totally missing it right now.
It all starts by you sending me that R2D2. That's all I'm saying. That's how you unlock the secret.
Oh, man.
The whole world of college coaching, AG.
Coming from a kid who's never watched Star Wars.
Yeah, so yeah.
That kid that never watched Star Wars.
It'd be pretty cool. That's what I need. I need R2D2 to watch Star Wars with me.
Yeah, make the experience better. I feel you.
That's a big laugh. It says the break.
All right. That's a real one. We're going to break. Just the drive. 92.7 the ticket.
Slay the holidays this year with a gift that'll really get them going. One that's built to win, like the new Honda CRF-R Motocrosser. One that's built for fun, like a Honda Mini Moto. Or one for each member of the family, like a Honda CRF Trail Bike. At Rod's Power Sports, you'll find the motorcycle, ATV, or side-by-side they'll love. During the Honda Gifts That Go sales event, you can slay the streets in style with a Grom Mini Moto, slay the trails with the CRF 50F, or pile into a Pioneer 1006 Deluxe Crew that can carry 6 elves over the fields and through the woods all year long. This year, don't just give any gift. Give the gift of outdoor adventure with a ride they'll never forget. Don't miss out. Head to Rod's Power Sports in Lincoln, Nebraska during the Honda Gifts That Go sales event. It's your chance to slay the holidays and your gift list. Dealer participation may vary. See dealer for complete program and safety details.
Hey farmers, if you don't already, you need to get to know the guys at Boyk Farm Outfitters. If you're ready to turn your sprayer into a money-saving smart machine, they can hook you up. If you just want to get your chemicals from some good guys that care about your operations goals, they want to chat. They work with progressive growers all over eastern Nebraska to assist with equipment upgrades and input options. Boyk Farm Outfitters is equipping the modern farmer. Check them out at BoykFarmOutfitters.com. That's BOECK FarmOutfitters.com.
M Suits Clothiers, Lincoln's favorite men's store year after year after year. Located 1 block south of 56th and Pine Lake Road, stop in today to get your holiday shopping done and mention this ad for a free pair of dress socks. M Suits Clothiers.
'Tis the season to raise a little Cane with Raising Cane's. Spread joy with craveable chicken finger meals and treat everyone on your nice list to a Cane's gift card or our beanies, socks, mugs, and more. Happy holidays from Raising Cane's. One love.
You're counting on your team to win, so why not prove it? By placing your bets at Warhorse Sportsbook. Their win is your win. Put your money where your mouth is on nearly every sporting event. Use the Warhorse app to check odds and build your bets before placing your wagers in person at Warhorse Casino, including live in-game betting. No bets, no glory. Wagers may only be placed on Nebraska-based teams when played outside the state of Nebraska. Must be 21 or older to gamble. Gambling problem? Call 1-833-BET-OVER.
Wrestling fans, it's time to elevate your game, just like Stevens & Smith Construction does for your concrete needs. As your full-service concrete contractor, we deliver solid results every time. From singles to doubles, fighting for inside position to scrambling reversals, we know how to pin down quality and slam expectations. Stevens & Smith Construction, a proud sponsor of Takedown Tuesdays on 93.7 The Ticket, where Husker wrestlers bring you all the action. Don't stall. Stevens & Smith Construction is here to help you build a concrete foundation for the win. Check us out at www.stevensandsmith.com because stalling is a penalty and winning is the only option. The Huskers are headed to the Pinstripe Bowl. Cheer on the Huskers in New York City on the official Husker Pinstripe Bowl tour offered by the Nebraska Alumni Association. Your bowl package includes a 2-night hotel stay, round-trip transportation on game day, pregame events, and more. Spots are limited, so book your spot now on the official Husker Pinstripe Bowl tour with the Nebraska Alumni Association. Go to huskerfantravel.com or call 888-831-0858. That's 888-831-0858 or huskerfantravel.com.
Get rid of pesky critters once and for all with Bats to Rats. Their expert team is here to help you reclaim your home. No more sleepless nights caused by crawling critters or flapping wings. Bats to Rats ensures a safe environment for every family member. Check the website at batstoRats.com for amazing offers. And if you mention this ad, you'll receive $10 off your initial inspection cost. Call Bats to Rats today at 402-781-8691. That's 402-781-8691. Bats to Rats.
Nebraska's Christmas Light Show is back and bigger than ever. The Magical Lights of Lincoln Christmas Show runs from Black Friday through New Year's Eve at Sandhills Global Event Center. Bring the family for a show they'll never forget, featuring over 1.5 million lights. Cost is $25 per vehicle from Monday through Thursday, $30 on Friday and Saturday, and also $30 on Christmas Eve and day. Purchase your tickets online today at ChristmasLightsInLincoln.com and get ready to experience a drive-through light show like you've never seen before.
When you need a new water heater, nothing beats the ProLine family of water heaters from A.O. Smith. ProLine models are built using commercial-grade components, meaning they're built to help you tackle your toughest days. No matter if you need a gas or electric model, A.O. Smith has a ProLine unit for you. A.O. Smith, innovation has a name. Call John Henrys at 402-435-5555 for a great deal on a water heater today. Again, that's 402-435-5555.
Wall-to-Wall Wine and Spirits is your place in North Lincoln to go for all your needs in wine, spirits, and beer. They also have a large variety of cigars in their walk-in humidor, and they have a top-notch walk-in, temperature-controlled, high-end wine bar. Plus, you can enjoy free samples from their tasting book. There's only one place to go for all your needs for wine, beer, spirits, and cigars. Wall-to-Wall Wine and Spirits on North 27th Street in Lincoln.
Hello.
Angela, we have to break up.
But why?
Because you're a robot and I'm just a guy trying to get better internet.
It's Aloe Fiber, isn't it? I always knew you wanted faster speeds. My contract isn't good enough for you.
Face it, Angela, they let me talk to real people.
Press 4 to break my heart. Oh wait, you already did.
Visit aloefiber.com to switch today.
Hi everyone, Kendall Warnock with A1 Automotive in downtown Lincoln. If you're looking for an automotive repair facility you can genuinely trust, we would be grateful for the opportunity to earn your business repairing your vehicle. We have ASE master technicians and qualified to work on a variety of vehicles from Hondas to Porsches, Jaguars to Toyotas, and Chevrolets to Fords. We pride ourselves on customer service and relationships, and we would be grateful for the opportunity to serve you. Give us a call at 402-477-4660. A1 Automotive, always honest answers.
League One Volleyball is coming to Omaha this January. Featuring Olympic medalist Jordan Larson and Justine Wong-Arantes, Love Omaha Volleyball is Omaha's newest pro team. The inaugural season will showcase some of the world's best volleyball players, from medalists to NCAA champions and international superstars, with the action kicking off on January 24th at the Liberty First Credit Union Arena. Visit LOVB.com for more information and to purchase tickets. Volleyball is the next major league.
Now back to The Drive with AD, Raff, and Ahman Green on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right, everybody, we're back again. This is The Drive on 93.7 The Ticket. It is Friday, Nebraska volleyball tonight. Sarah's telling us that she'll be getting there on Saturday night for the Sunday game if they win tonight. That's dedication to excellence right there. Taking our tent down there.
Sarah, okay, the game starts at 30 minutes after the first game, Texas A&M versus Wisconsin. That game starts at 6, correct?
Yeah.
So Nebraska, give or take with that, depending on how it goes. So you're going to be standing outside for how long?
Well, today won't be as bad because we can get
like 8 hours.
We get it. We can get in at 5 o'clock for the game before, so I'll only be out there for about 4 hours today, 4.5.
Outside.
Yes.
Have you looked at the temperature outside, sir?
I in fact have.
14.
I
AG.
think I might go home and get some more layers before I go over
AG, it is 15 degrees in Lincoln right now,
there. Hey, last week I waited like 8 hours.
Good gosh.
Hey,
you were dedicated.
I am.
Dedication, yo. Yeah.
AG, my phone says there's a winter weather advisory.
Hey, yeah. And
I was
that's what,
walking here last night. My mom's like, there's a winter weather advisory tomorrow. Yeah, I know. Still going to get there early.
right. And those are the reasons I'm in Houston right now. But also, I'm watching the new. I remember this was years ago before we like fully committed to moving out. Where I'm watching the news, and the news and weather guy says, well, you can't go outside with unexposed skin for more than 5 minutes. And I'm like, yeah, it's time to go.
We out.
We're out.
Al on the text line says there's enough former Husker players and coaches at 93.7 The Ticket. You could build your own Huskers coaching staff. I tell you what, those guys are qualified. I would not want that job, Al. I'd say that right now. I don't.
I don't know if I'd hire them, but yeah, maybe.
No, dude, I have no desire to be a coach, man, whatsoever. No desire, no experience to do it at all. But that doesn't stop.
And see, at least you're honest, right, about what you know and what you want to do. There
Absolutely.
You go.
Absolutely.
And that's the problem with a lot of them. They don't divulge some of that full disclosure of information that they do or don't know.
Absolutely.
So there you go.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
That's as you know, AG and Raff, you've coached at a high level. That's some serious. There's a time commitment. That is seriousness. You can't be messing around. You got to be prompt. You got to know your stuff and not just be throwing stuff out there. You got to know what's going on, and you got to be dialed in. Me and Raff, we like to golf too much, man.
Yeah, I'm retired from the coaching game. Those practices on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursdays, and Fridays at like 6 really cut into my golf game. Really cut.
Yeah, I have no desire for that. I applaud the ones that do, though, AG, because that is a calling.
Yeah.
I mean, you were there 12 hours a day, give or take.
And college football now is even worse than ever.
Gosh. AG, let me ask you this. Okay, real quick before we get to history. This is all due seriousness. You mentioned that. But AG, would you, in the landscape of college sports now, would you still want to be in this, man?
100%. Because I see the deficits.
Yeah.
I see the problem with coaching and develop players. It's not in a lot of places, it's not there. Yeah. And I know I've been raised that way. My dad was a football coach. My brothers played football. They coached me, I had teachers and other, administrators that, at Omaha North and Omaha Central that developed me into an athlete, into a young man that I am. So I appreciate them and I want to return the favor. And so for every place I've been, we've been in the playoffs. My players been all staters or all of conference. Just saying,
Hey, you say I'm just saying. Yeah. Let me pull up.
Yeah, let me pull up. Let me have some fun coaching these athletes up, getting their heads right. Because as we know, the NFL is a whole. I mean, they're learning now at the college, like we talked about, in our exam, that college football now is the NFL, which is kind of good and bad for the college player. Because good, they get to learn what they're going to face when they're on their own. Dealing with a football agent, at least they have their mom and dad and family support behind them. Hopefully they do, because that'll help them get through what NIL is, what transfer portal is. Because if I have a kid that wants to just jump in the transfer portal, we're having a conversation first. I'm like, what is your reason why you want to jump in? You want to change schools now, because I'm just saying, if it's for any other reason than to start, then you're going to be at the bottom of the total pole wherever you go.
Right.
Before you make that decision. But if it's something where the quarterback is graduating or the coaches are not playing you because they don't like you or some crazy reason, which I've heard those reasons for players not to play, then yeah, you need to go. You need to go somewhere where you want it before you make that decision to jump in the portal.
Well, just golf, Jake. He goes, come on, AD, come coach the sandwiches with me. Bar is obviously very low. He's at Southampton, South Harmon Institute of Technology. The mascot is the sandwiches, and I can't say the other part, the acronym for it.
It was a movie.
I've never seen it.
Oh, yeah, it's a movie. They start their own college.
What movie is it?
Oh, man, what do I...
Disc golf, Jake. Let us know who that is.
I forgot the name of it.
Well, folks, for history, as far as that goes, it is brought to you by... Everyone's heard about testosterone replacement therapy, but how do you know who to trust? Ageless Men's Health is the nation's leader in testosterone and weight loss. No upselling, no necessary supplements, just real solutions. With a team of registered nurses and nurse practitioners, they look at your whole health and create a playbook you'll understand. They use the best products, including HCG, to keep your body safe and protect your fertility. This is the best team in the game. and ready to earn your trust. Google Ageless Men's Health Lincoln and check out their 175 plus 5-star reviews. Before I read the question, I want you guys to think about this. Text line you as well. Sarah, AG, Raff, which school has the most Heisman Trophy winners? Just think about that. Text line, let us know. Don't Google. Just think about what school has the most Heisman Trophy winners, and I'll get to the question. I'll get to the history here.
Just let us know when I can give the answer.
In 2015 is the 81st Heisman Trophy winner out of Alabama. Derrick Henry. Roll Tide. Think about that Dave Chappelle skit. Roll Tide. Which school has the most Heisman Trophy winners? Any guesses, y'all?
I have a guess.
What's your guess?
I'm going to go Notre Dame.
Notre Dame, AG?
Well, I'm a smart man here. You just brought up Alabama, so I might go Alabama, but I had USC too as up there as well.
Yeah, I like that one.
Text line before I open. If there's any on the text line, I'm just going to check real fast here. Oh, we got quite a few. USC, unknown texter 4521. Old Dad 34, what's up? He goes USC. Unknown texter 9716 says USC. Joe B, what up, Joe Beasy? USC. Hizzlebear, Hizzy. I like saying Hizzy. Hizzy says USC. Unknown texter, gosh, they're going too fast here. 3764 says Ohio State. MT Wesley, what up, homie? USC, dog. Trick Carrera, what's up, brother? USC. Big B says USC. Jesse says Oklahoma. Here is the order of the most schools with the most Heisman. At first, you got Southern Cal, that 8 of them.
Oh.
They had, I've just got obviously O.J. Simpson,
Marcus
Charles
Allen,
White, Marcus
Ritz,
Allen, Carson
Reggie Bush,
Palmer,
Matt
Reggie,
Leinart.
Caleb Williams, Matt Leinart. Yep. Ohio State
Charles
is second
White.
with number 7. Ohio State's got 7. Of course, Archie did the unbelievable when he wins back-to-back Heisman Trophy.
Tim Tebow almost did it.
There's actually, guys, Oklahoma and Ohio State are tied at 7. Oklahoma, of course, most recently Kyler Murray in 2018, Baker Mayfield. Yep, Sam Bradford got his. Billy Sims, of course, Steve Owens back in the 60s. Notre Dame at 7. As well, so it's big tie. Three-way tie, actually, for second with Notre Dame as well as 7. The last one from Notre Dame was Tim Brown. Alabama at 4 Heisman Trophy winners.
That's pretty crazy. If I recall right, Alabama's first Heisman winner wasn't until Mark Ingram. If I remember that,
you're right. In 2009, yep, which is crazy. Auburn has 3 of them. Bo Jackson, of course, Cam Newton, and Pat Sullivan back in 71, and then a slew of others at 3 and 2.
Nebraska.
Yep. We're tied for 3 with Michigan, and as well LSU has 3. So on and so forth. AG, what do you got? I mean, as far as not for AG, what do you got, Raffy? Then AG.
Well, I got a birthday today, turning 57 years old. Former Nebraska football coach, Bo Pelini. 57.
Mark Pelini. Love
57.
it. Love it. AG, what about you, my man?
Man, I got a good one here. Y'all gonna like this one. This one.
If it's not Dig Dug, I'm not gonna like it.
Well, I guess you're unhappy then. Okay, because it's not Big Dub. It is Tecmo Super Bowl came out December 1991, baby, December 13th. So it had the teams, it had the players, it had the halftime shows. We're all ready for ultimate football season in the control of your own Nintendo, where you could put in that was Contra. You could put in game codes that was part of it. But yeah, Super Tecmo Bowl was out, man. The teams that have was either the Bears, because you had Walter Payton, or you had Bo Jackson. One of the two.
You could take Bo Jackson or Sweetness down at all, man.
You couldn't. If you had Bo Jackson, he'd just get the ball and just run literally through everybody.
I don't think Sammy Winder was given enough credit in that game.
Yeah, that and then Dennis Gentry, the kick returner for the Bears, too.
I haven't heard that name in a grip, bro.
Right. He had wheels, and he could take it to the house on the kickoff. Yes, sir. That was the game right there.
When we come back, we've got a number of topics to dive into regarding Husker football, the portal, who's in, who's out. As far as that goes, a big one we landed yesterday, a big signing yesterday. There's also some Matt Rule sound bites as well. Folks, when we come back, it's Friday the 13th. It is The Drive, 937 a ticket.
Hey farmers, if you don't already, you need to get to know the guys at Boyk Farm Outfitters. If you're ready to turn your sprayer into a money-saving smart machine, they can hook you up. If you just want to get your chemicals from some good guys that care about your operations goals, they want to chat. They work with progressive growers all over eastern Nebraska to assist with equipment upgrades and input options. Boyk Farm Outfitters is equipping the modern farmer. Check them out at BoykFarmOutfitters.com. That's BOECK farmoutfitters.com.
Rosie Sports Bar and Grill, open for lunch and dinner at 1501 Center Park Road.
New year, new you? Barrel's Extreme Body Shaping can help make sure you keep that resolution this time. Our proven system combines kickboxing, strength training, and nutrition, along with our expert coaching to make sure you're moving forward toward your goals. The next 10-week challenge starts January 11th, but if you enroll now, you can start today and get a head start on those gains for no extra cost. Plus, head to fxblincoln.com and you can save $100. Don't wait. Barrel's Extreme Body Shaping at 40th and Yankee Hill and 70th and Vine.
Bagels & Joe is the perfect place for breakfast or lunch in December. Try one of their delicious breakfast sandwiches or grilled breakfast burritos. Don't forget to snag a gift card for stocking stuffers and bring your family in from out of town. 4 locations in Lincoln and 1 in Seward. Bagels & Joe.
You can help fight deadly diseases like RSV and influenza while getting paid for your time. Velocity Clinical Research is now seeking clinical trial participants in your area. Participants can receive compensation for study-related time. No health insurance is needed to join. Find a study near you at velocitytrials.com. That's velocitytrials.com.
You're counting on your team to win, so why not prove it? By placing your bets at Warhorse Sportsbook. Their win is your win. Put your money where your mouth is on nearly every sporting event. Use the Warhorse app to check odds and build your bets before placing your wagers in person at Warhorse Casino, including live in-game betting. No bets, no glory. Wagers may only be placed on Nebraska-based teams when played outside the state of Nebraska. Must be 21 or older to gamble. Gambling problem? Call 1-833-BET-OVER.
If you're sick of catering from the same places every month, it's time to switch things up. Mulberry Barbecue is perfect for business lunches and dinners, family gatherings, holiday parties, wedding receptions, rehearsal dinners, and so much more. Delivery and full service options are available, and they can cater for anything from 10 people to 500 people. Call them at 402-937-7114 to look at their menu options and get your catering booked today. Mulberry Barbecue, located at 11th and Cornhusker Highway.
Be sure to check out the top-selling Recomp. Recomp helps build lean muscle and strength while decreasing body fat. Recomp is ideal for men and women of all ages trying to look their best. Recomp can only be found in Nutrition Authority. For info, visit mynutritionauthority.com.
I'm Steve Carper, and I'm here to tell you that there's never been a better time to buy flooring. Whether you need carpet, wood flooring, ceramic tile, vinyl, area rugs, or custom blinds, you got to come to O Street Carpet. With our 12-month interest-free financing, you can do one room or your whole house and leave your holiday budget intact. And with our huge in-stock selection, you can buy today and we'll install it right away. 1732 O Street. We want to make you a customer for life.
Hello, Charlie Stone here, and with me on the line is Andy Goodyear of Honda of Lincoln. Andy, it's been a while since we talked. Hey, what's the latest news at Honda of Lincoln?
It has been a while, Charlie. I hope you're doing well. Happy Honda Days is in full swing, and we have over 200 new Hondas in stock right now, ready for our customers to drive home.
Wow, that's the most you've had in a long time.
It is, Charlie. And we have great lease offers and financing from just 0.9% APR.
Hey, Andy, let me tell them about the pre-owned. They have over 125 pre-owned and certified pre-owned to choose from, with financing from 3.9% APR available. Incredible deals on new and used during Happy Honda Days, or if you need tires on your current vehicle, Honda of Lincoln is your best choice. Maybe it's time you experience the best. The Honda of Lincoln way of doing business, 27th and Yankee Hill Road, or online at hondaoflincoln.com.
The Huskers are headed to the Pinstripe Bowl. Cheer on the Huskers in New York City on the official Husker Pinstripe Bowl tour offered by the Nebraska Alumni Association. Your bowl package includes a 2-night hotel stay, round-trip transportation on game day, pregame events, and more. Spots are limited, so book your spot now on the official Husker Pinstripe Bowl tour with the Nebraska Alumni Association. Go to huskerfantravel.com or call 888-831-0858. That's 888-831-0858 or huskerfantravel.com.
Get rid of pesky critters once and for all with Bats to Rats. Their expert team is here to help you reclaim your home. No more sleepless nights caused by crawling critters or flapping wings. Bats to Rats ensures a safe environment for every family member. Check the website at batstoRats.com for amazing offers. And if you mention this ad, you'll receive $10 off your initial inspection cost. Call Bats to Rats today at 402-781-8691. That's 402-781-8691. Bats to Rats.
This is Lincoln's home for sports talk on the FM dial. Also online at theticketfm.com. On the internet, KNTK FM Firth, 93.7 The Ticket. Welcome to The Drive with A.D. Raff and Ahman Green. Former Husker football national champion, speaker, and author, Aaron Davis.
Nebraska will win the national championship. The Cornhuskers beat Miami. It is history, 13-0, and bring that trophy back to Lincoln.
Former Arena Football League quarterback, former head coach of the Capital City Crush, and guru of Husker football history, Chris Raff.
25 straight wins for the Cornhuskers. One of the most dominating stretches in college football history.
We may have seen one of the best teams in the history of college football tonight.
12-year NFL veteran.
He's got some speed to go with strength.
Huskers and Green Bay Packers Hall of Famer.
Shovel pass to Green into Vikings territory. Finally brought down.
And University of Nebraska East sports coach, Ahman Green.
Look at Green all by himself. 20, 10, touchdown.
Sponsored by Doors Plus on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right, everybody, we're back again. This is The Drive on 93.7 The Ticket. Hour 2 is proudly sponsored, or actually the entire show is sponsored by Doors Plus. If your garage door needs maintenance, you need an entirely new garage door, give Cameron Hall and his team a call today at 402-590-5800. Doors Plus is locally owned and handles everything from residential or commercial garage doors, garage door openers, safety tune-ups, or custom design. Visit DoorsPlusLLC.com to learn more. Doors Plus, garage doors, and more.
More.
AD over the break, talking to Sarah more about volleyball. She's going to cry this weekend.
Why is that?
She just said it. Final game.
It's her last one. Yeah, she's a
My
senior.
final games in the student section. I'm gonna be a mess.
Yeah. Yeah,
You know-
I was like, she's a senior. I remember that. Yeah.
Ah,
It goes quick.
it does.
You blink and it is gone.
Like, I had my last class of the semester yesterday.
Ooh.
Gosh.
I have one more semester of college. That's just crazy.
AG, I think I cried in the 83 Orange Bowl.
Oh, I definitely did as a kid.
I did cry that night. I think that's the only time I ever cried over a Nebraska football game.
No, I cried in the locker room after we got cheated against Florida State. That was a long bus ride back to
Man,
the Sheridan
you
Harbor.
were crying, and Corey Dixon is really crying. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, and those were tears like we ain't gonna never feel this way ever again. AG, I remember graduated. AG, did you walk across stage?
Yeah. Yep. 2000 May of 2003.
Did you walk across stage, Raff?
Yeah.
Sarah, you gonna walk across stage?
And I will walk across the stage in May.
That is so awesome.
Well,
That was the most boring commencement speaker in the history of life.
Not confirmed yet because I haven't got confirmation that I've passed my capstone yet. But
Too much time at volleyball, Sarah.
Tentatively.
Okay, question.
You will.
Here's a question for Sarah, right? That's good, Raff. That's a good point. So now this afternoon, you're gonna leave here at 12 o'clock, right?
Yes.
The doors open at what time?
5 o'clock.
You are going to stand outside for 5 hours.
Yes.
She's going longer on Sunday.
So let me ask you this.
Oh, Sunday. If we play Wisconsin, I'm getting there at like 6 in the morning.
Hey, layer up. Layer up. Layer up.
Too. And look, and when we played Wisconsin the last time, 90% of the people skipped football to go to the volleyball game. The first person was there at like 9 a.m.
Oh my goodness.
So if we play in the championship, not the championship, we advance to Sunday, you're going to be out there from 6 a.m. until 1 until they open doors at what time they open doors Sunday?
12:30.
So you'll stand out there for 6.5 hours.
Yeah, I'm sure it'll be warm on Sunday.
Sunday's supposed to be like 50 degrees. Probably not at 6 a.m.
Yeah.
But
So let me ask you this. Here's the premise of my question here. And I don't want you to answer. I just want you to think about it because I don't want to call you out, but I am kind of calling you out a little bit, but I don't want you to think about it. So you're worried about your capstone? This is one thing I ask students when I speak at colleges and high schools. When they say, man, I'm too busy. If they have an iPhone, I say, lift up your phones. Everybody wants to get out their phone quick, AG, because like, yeah, we can get our phone. Everybody's always told us to put our phone away and pull it out. I said, swipe right and scroll down. On an iPhone, when you swipe right and scroll down, it shows you how much time you've spent on certain apps, etc.
Yeah, I probably don't want to know my time on certain apps.
And that's things.
I doom scroll on TikTok at like 2 a.m.
Well, I get it. So I hear a big groan from the audience once they see how much time they spent. From teachers, from educators, they're going, oh man. So my question to you is this. I want you to think about this. If you're worried about that capstone, if you can stand outside for 4 hours before a game, do you put that same type of determination and conviction when it comes to your studies? No. You don't have to answer because that's none of our business. I just want you to think about that next time. If you're worried about a grade, it's like, oh man, have I prepared for this? Well, if you can stand outside for 4.5 hours in the freezing cold, chilling, you can put that same amount of time what it takes for the study for that capstone test. Right or wrong?
I mean, you're pretty accurate.
I got a question for you.
Coming from a guy that barely graduated.
Sarah.
It's all project based.
Sarah, so I got a question for you. If somebody comes up to you on, say, Sunday, what increment of money could they offer you to make you say, no, I will not go to this game today?
Nothing.
What? So if AG says, look, Sarah,
I would have to, I've told this to people online. I would have to be in a hospital on my deathbed, knocking at death's door to not go to the Nebraska volleyball game.
So, Sarah, I come to you and say, Sarah, I will give you $1 million not to go to this game today.
What?
I'll still be there.
You would turn down $1 million?
I would.
Oh my goodness. Folks, this is the most dedicated fan.
Oh my gosh. John Cook, if you're listening, just walk her right in.
Hey, John Cook.
Forget the line.
John Cook knows who I am. That's the whole story. But yeah, John Cook knows who I am.
Oh my gosh.
Crowbait, good morning, brother. Yes, Shremick, she is back for Wisconsin, and it's not going to be the Wisconsin we played earlier this year that we knocked off. They're going to be fully loaded. Obviously Wisconsin got to take care of their business too against A&M. Before we hop into that though, you guys, AG, we signed a big kid yesterday. We got it committed from Williams Warning. AG, what are the implications of that? Raff, what are the implications of signing a guy of his nature? And Raff, you think about the Twitter post you made yesterday, had a good point on that. But AG, go real quick, man. What's the impact of signing a guy like William Warning?
You got to give me some information on it a little bit.
William is the guy that played he was at Missouri. He was a 5+ 5-star, which is ridiculous. He entered the portal. And first of all, I was laughing, AG, on Twitter yesterday when he committed. Of course, that's college landscape now.
Right.
A bunch of Missouri fans are going, I smell tampering. How did he already have a Nebraska jersey? Well, they forget. We recruited him heavily. It was down to Nebraska, Missouri, than the last recruiting cycle.
He was on campus multiple times.
He visited here multiple times. So, AG, this is a kid that can come in. He's a day one guy.
Right.
Especially with the hiatus and the exodus that we've had on our interior line have just been depleted as far as that goes of the older guys. This kid is a day one. This guy's a day one guy. He's going to play right away. He played at Missouri his freshman year. This kid is a game changer, man. So when you get a chance, look him up. But William Warning, he is one of those guys that literally, if we always think to myself, we got him for a year because we'll be in the same situation next year. But he is a huge get.
Yeah, forgetting a kid like this, looking at him right now. Yeah, he, in terms of his size, and his ability, and then I say you got a year in the SEC. That's going to be coming to this team. That is a game changer because his mindset is going to be built different. Because he played against Georgia. He played against other teams that are in the college football playoffs. So he's going to have a mentality coming in like he should be like, you know what, I'm ready to do this and that. It's the Big Ten. Okay, so what? I was in the SEC. So we had competition every week. We had to come up and play. We got our butts kicked, but we had to play no matter what. And so that is a mentality when you bring that into a place that we're on the fringe of being a very good team, not just a good team, but a very good team. That the players like him basically take you over the top. And so getting guys in from the portal, basically from free agency to be on the roster that has the ability and the talent too, or with that 6'7", 255, then yeah, it makes it a lot easier for other players to come in and hopefully make it a year where it'll be better, because obviously we know year to year now you're going to have a different roster in college football now.
He only played in 4 games. He appeared in 4 games this past season for Missouri. It's perfect. Like I said, because he's still's got that red shirt in him if he needs to as well. This kid is the upside is ridiculous. That's why I was so glad we got Keona Davis that came back as well as another young guy. The upside is absolutely ridiculous. Raff, look at if it were be today, not saying today, but the guys that you listed yesterday as far as the defensive line.
Listen, I like it. I like the way I think the defensive line next year, they might lose a little bit of size, but from a speed wise and mobility aspect, you're going to go, you have Keona Davis, you have Nwarni, as we mentioned, you can have Elijah Judy, and then you're going to have Van Poppel back. And then the guy that, kind of, he had a big freshman year and kind of slowed down a little bit this year. You got Cam Linhart still. And then after, so you throw that defensive line. Well, then you go linebackers, and you're going to have Shavers, McGahee, and then I'm still unsure on MJ Sherman.
I'm about tackled Shavers outside when he was walking by. Hey, man.
Yeah, you're staying. So yeah, MJ Sherman was a senior this year, but I feel like he has another year, but I'm not sure. So if somebody knows that, let me know. MJ Sherman, I still don't know if he's a senior. That COVID year has always messed me up.
Yeah.
So I don't know if he has one more year or not. MJ, if you're listening, just text in and let us know if you have one more year. So that front seven for Nebraska, I really think that's going to be a really strength team. And what happens a lot of the times too is if you can get a lot of pressure on your quarterback with your front seven, your front four, that takes pressure off your defensive backs and safeties. So I'm hoping that will make our defensive backfield better.
Unknown texter 9924 said Sherman is done.
He is done. Okay.
I know he was flirting with maybe a year, but he had that COVID that he transferred.
Sure. Yeah, I put it on there.
Yeah, so. He's out. Thanks, brother. Ron, you're exactly right, brother. That KC connection is definitely paying dividends right there. Let's play before we go to let's get the Mac Rule clip on that first one, if you could, sir, for us, please. It was his presser yesterday, where he said, mentioned a few things. He mentioned that he had interviewed a number of DCs. My whole thing, AG, I want to get your opinion on this too, as she's finding that. To me, it's a wait and see approach as far as what happens. You got to hire your defensive backs coach, which they are going to do. As far as John Butler's defense coordinator, I don't know yet because I haven't seen him as a coordinator. I mean, the last time he was a coordinator was 2013 at Penn State. So I don't know for here at Nebraska. I don't know yet. So it's easy to me, it's easy. It's easy pickings just to say I don't like the guy. Well, why? Or I love the guy. Well, why? To me, I don't know yet.
Yeah, we got to find out. You got to prove your weight and go in terms of coaching and developing players and getting players for buy-in to execute the defense that you're going to be coaching.
Yeah, I just don't know yet. To me, I'm excited just like the next person. And anyone that says he's going to do this, you don't know that because it's a different case, different school, different players, everything like that. Everything is different. What is not different is this guy's got 30 years of coaching experience, both at the collegiate and NFL levels. I was a DB's coach, I think, for 10 years in Buffalo. He's been around at a high, obviously at the highest level. So that is a plus side, in my opinion. That is a plus side, in my personal opinion. As well as with Brady, the D-line coach that we just hired. The guy spent 8 years under the tutelage of an Andy Reid at the highest level. And to your point, Rav, what did you say yesterday? Most likely he would have done what if he didn't come here?
He was on the fast lane to become a defensive line coach in the NFL.
And talking to some of my buddies who've coached in the NFL that are coaching in college right now, they said that dude is the real deal. He said as far as that goes, one of my buddies said, you guys stole that dude.
Yeah.
As far as that goes, because that dude has that much acumen. I can care less what position the guy played when he was in high school. That didn't hold any water. The thing about it, he's got experience right now. You know what I'm saying? Years of experience as far as that goes at the highest level. And being one of I forget the association.
And it doesn't always equal if you are a player, it does not always equal that you're going to be a great coach either. I mean,
hell no, it doesn't. I've known some guys that have coached. We all do. AGU as well. That were players, horrible coaches.
Yep.
Horrible coach. And you have some who never played that have been great coaches. The greatest one right now, in my opinion, that's at UNC.
Yep.
Dude didn't play college football.
Correct.
How many Super Bowls?
7.
Yeah. Well, he's an outlier because he was around football since the age of 5, and his dad was also a coach. So that, like I said, that's the outlier right there.
Mike Leach is another one.
Mike Leach,
the great Mike Leach, God rest his soul. Sir, what do you got right there?
Yeah, it's very, very, very methodical. I talked to John about his vision. I interviewed probably 6 people. There were a lot of parameters to me that mattered. The least of which was the optics. I was like, I didn't care about making a splash or anything like that. I wanted to make the right decision. As I've said, Coach Kevin McGarry, who's been here the last couple of years, I think he told one of the candidates, that coming here is like is a defensive coordinator's dream. We practice a certain way, we play a certain way. So I wanted to get the right person. I talked to a lot of great candidates. There was a ton of interest from sitting defensive coordinators. But I thought I really like what we've done the last 2 years. I thought we maybe took a step back defensively a little bit this year in some areas. But I like what we've done. I like the overall general philosophy. And so, but to win moving forward, and this is something that, a mentor of mine, Phil Snow, said to me. He said, Matt, to win moving forward, the things we're doing, the havoc that we're creating is great on, third down, first and second down. To be great moving forward on third down, some of the stuff that we've done in the NFL, third down packages, second and long packages versus the teams who can really throw it. Like, we can go out, we played good against Iowa, but, Iowa's a running team, to be able to stop the offenses that we're going to need to stop that can drop back and spin the ball. We're going to need some advanced, I think, defense on third down, 2-minute red zone. And as I went through that, John had the top secondary in the NFL for 5 years. There was a lot of outpouring from our current players, guys I really respect. And, I'm not going to make that decision because of that, but I think they felt like some of the current guys in the secondary felt like after 3 or 4 years in college, John had brought a professionalism and a next level mentality to them that they thought was going to prepare them for the next level. Some of them had no business, they're leaving, so they didn't have to say that to me. So I think it was just a combination of who can add to what we're already doing at a high level, who can bring some things secondary wise to really help us. And after working with John for a year, I thought he was really, really professional, really good to work with, great evaluator, and excited for him.
Thoughts, AG, Raff?
Well, I mean, you got to make these decisions fast, to evaluate coaches, to get them in to see if they're going to fit on the roster right now. Like we talked about a couple of days ago where the portal, it gives a quick window you got to make sure you got guys hired that are that's going to be, defensive coordinator or what have you. If you don't have those coaches on, players then will not be able to make a decision cleanly to come into Lincoln or come into any school. So it's a lot going on, right now for Rule and what he has to get done in terms of hiring, players or hiring coaches and then bringing in players as well through the portal.
Raff, there was something interesting he said. He mentioned, because I think you can kind of hear some of the outcry from, I'm not saying it was a lot, but it was enough, put it that way, that we're like, well, why didn't he interview more people? The dude interviewed 5 people. At the end of the day, this is going to be his ship, and he realizes.
And I think there was a leader in the clubhouse. I mean, I really believe that John Butler was probably the choice, but like I said, he went out. And one of the things that kind of, we don't know the timeline and stuff too, right. But when you're announcing new coaches on defense before you've hired a defense coordinator, that kind of told me that there was a defense coordinator selected. Yeah. So,
old dad 34 says, when will the D-line coach start coaching for us? I don't know that, honestly.
I'm guessing it'll be fairly soon, I would guess.
I would think, honestly, I don't know, old dad 34. I mean, you figured, there's still, what, a month and a half? You got a month and a half left. Not a month and a half.
February 10th is the Super Bowl.
And so you got 4 games left in the regular season, give or take. So I'm
but
not.
If the Chiefs are eliminated in the first round, they'll be done. Yeah, probably.
I was looking at you like, oh boy. Yeah, I have no idea. AG, I'm going to throw it out there. Obviously, they'll announce it eventually when he will start. But do you see him probably staying with KC until the season's completed? Do you see him jumping ship and getting here right away?
It depends. Andy Reid, he's a get along guy. He might say, hey man, you could go ahead and get ready for your team now, or if you could play one more, coach one more round with us, because they got the playoffs coming up. So it could go either way with Andy Reid. Like I said, he is a team player and probably a coach's player as well, a coach's coach as well, team player, coach. So he could find out. He just ask Andy if I could go or get in early. He might say yes. And if not, I would say no problem if you have to say it and dedicate the rest of the season to the Chiefs. Wouldn't be no surprise there either.
We're talking about Terry Braden, the defensive line coach that was just hired from the Kansas City Chiefs. He was a name to the American Football Coaches Association top 30 under 30 during his span there as well. So we're getting a guy again that we probably stole from there. That was the clip that Coach Rule was talking about right there. You figure, guys, we got a bowl game in 15 days. There's a preparation that's going on right now. And to your point, AG, you got to have And Raff, you just mentioned, without a defensive line coach there, it's kind of hard to recruit. You know what I'm saying? You got all these guys. As we speak, there are players that are visiting Nebraska right now as well. And on the defensive side of the ball, I honestly feel that without having those coaches named in place, I don't think you get William Nowani here.
No,
I do not think you get a guy of his caliber here.
Some sort of plan.
Absolutely. And that KC connection as well with Coach Mosey.
Yep.
Obviously, Braden already been down there. Those guys know each other. Dawson Merritt, his dad is also on that staff for the Kansas City Chiefs that we're getting Terry Braden. So I'm sure that he probably might have been one of those speaking on Terry Braden's behalf as well, because he's on the same. Dawson Merritt's dad is on the staff of the Kansas City Chiefs as well. So you look at that KC connection along with Mosey, the athlete we got there as well. So all of those things point to where Nowani obviously has had contact with those guys. You know, he's been around the Chiefs. He's seen what's going on down there. To get him up here was a major find. So that was a great thing. Folks, we're going to take a quick break. We're going to hop into some Nebraska sports, what's going on this weekend, because downtown Lincoln, Nebraska, it's going to be cold. And Sarah will tell you because she's going to be out there for 4 hours. But it's going to be packed. Probably started about 3 o'clock, I would assume, with all the activities going on. We're going to talk about that activity when we come back. It's The Drive, 93.7 The Ticket.
Slay the holidays this year with a gift that'll really get them going. One that's built to win, like the new Honda CRF-R Motocrosser. One that's built for fun, like a Honda Mini Moto. Or one for each member of the family, like a Honda CRF Trail Bike. At Rod's Power Sports, you'll find the motorcycle, ATV, or side-by-side they'll love during the Honda Gifts That Go sales event. You can slay the streets in style with a Grom Mini Moto, slay the trails with the CRF 50F, or pile into a Pioneer 1006 Deluxe Crew that can carry 6 elves over the fields and through the woods all year long. This year, don't just give any gift. Give the gift of outdoor adventure with a ride they'll never forget. Don't miss out. Head to Rod's Power Sports in Lincoln, Nebraska during the Honda Gifts That Go sales event. It's your chance to slay the holidays and your gift list. Dealer participation may vary. See dealer for complete program and safety details.
M Suits Clothiers, Lincoln's favorite men's store year after year after year. Located 1 block south of 56th and Pine Lake Road, stop in today to get your holiday shopping done and mention this ad for a free pair of dress socks. M Suits Clothiers.
Our annual Teddy Bear Toss Night is coming Friday, December 13th as the Stars host the Tri-City Storm at 7:05 at the Icebox. Wear your favorite ugly sweater to the game and then bid on the Specialty Stars game-worn ugly sweater jerseys after the game. Secure your seats for our last home game before Christmas now on December 13th by heading to LincolnStars.com.
The Huskers are headed to the Pinstripe Bowl. Cheer on the Huskers in New York City on the official Husker Pinstripe Bowl tour offered by the Nebraska Alumni Association. Your bowl package includes a 2-night hotel stay, round-trip transportation on game day, pregame events, and more. Spots are limited, so book your spot now on the official Husker Pinstripe Bowl tour with the Nebraska Alumni Association. Go to HuskerFanTravel.com or call 888-831-0858. That's 888-831-0858 or HuskerFanTravel.com.
Everybody likes choices when it comes to gifts, and a Max Tan gift card offers spray tanning, UV tanning, and red light therapy at all Lincoln locations. Give the gift that everyone wants this holiday season by visiting any Max Tan location in Lincoln or at maxtan.net.
Experience the Landmark difference with the next level of dealer support. Landmark, your local John Deere dealer, continually works to have parts on hand the first time you walk in the door. Our internal route system means we can get the parts to you typically same or next day to keep you up and running. At Landmark, we understand time is money. Get more uptime with our after-hours parts and service support on the phone or in the field. Stop by your local Landmark today to experience the Landmark difference.
Are you looking for affordable drinks and a great atmosphere this football season? Highball Bar has you covered. Whether it's pregame tailgating, postgame festivities, or in-game celebrations, Highball Bar is the place to be. With $4 beers, $4 mixed drinks, and more during their 4 to 8 p.m. daily happy hour, Highball Bar will quickly become your go-to place to sit back, unwind, and be your team's #1 fan. Highball Bar, located in downtown Lincoln, just 3 blocks from Memorial Stadium at 122 North 11th Street.
As a proud member of the Roofing and Solar Reform Alliance, Coalition Restoration stands out by providing thorough property assessments, personalized customer service, and top-notch craftsmanship. With years of experience in the industry, Coalition Restoration has built a notable reputation for having a team filled with skilled professionals and possessing the expertise to handle any roofing project, big or small. Visit their website today for a free roof assessment at www.coalitionrestoration.com or give them a call at 402-607-8186.
Hi, I'm Steve Carper, and I'm here to tell you that there's never been a better time to buy flooring. Whether you need carpet, wood flooring, ceramic tile, vinyl, area rugs, or custom blinds, you got to come to O Street Carpet. With our 12-month interest-free financing, you can do one room or your whole house and leave your holiday budget intact. And with our huge in-stock selection, you can buy today and we'll install it right away. 1732 O Street. We want to make you a customer for life.
Hi, Sean Callahan here for Koppel Chevrolet GMC, and the holiday sales event is now underway with unbelievably low interest rates and huge discounts on both our new and pre-owned inventory. Right now, we're offering 0% interest rates or $13,000 off select new models. These are the absolute biggest discounts of the year. You heard right, 0% interest rates or $13,000 off select new models. So please stop on in or check us out online at CoppelCars.com. All deals with a roof credit, must trade, and Costco.
This holiday season, grab the gift that everyone is hoping to open on Christmas morning and savor for as long as possible. Fruitcake from Beatrice Bakery. Beatrice Bakery offers their traditional fruitcake, their signature liqueur cakes infused with rum, brandy, or other liqueurs, and now Beatrice Bakery has nut-free options. Visit grandmasbakeshop.com to place your order now. They'll ship anywhere in the world. Happy holidays from Beatrice Bakery.
When you need a new water heater, nothing beats the ProLine family of water heaters from A.O. Smith. ProLine models are built using commercial-grade components, meaning they're built to help you tackle your toughest days. No matter if you need a gas or electric model, A.O. Smith has a ProLine unit for you. A.O. Smith, innovation has a name. Call Patriot Plumbing at 402-464-7411 for a great deal on a water heater today. Again, that's 402-464-7411.
Outside is where winter adventure unfolds. On frozen lakes, icy landscapes, and snow-covered slopes, feeling the cold air rush by as you race downhill. The freedom of gliding with ease and the warmth of being together. From epic sled rides to the fun of ice fishing, it's all right here beneath Nebraska skies. Start your winter adventure at yournebraskaparks.com. Sponsored by Nebraska Game and Parks, aired with the Nebraska Broadcasters Associations and this station.
Now back to The Drive with AD, Raff, and Ahman Green on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right, everybody. Winding up another drive for Friday. Sarah, $2 million. What do you get out of line tonight?
Nope.
Good Lord.
Good gosh. Ain't no way in the world.
Someone's going to have a long talk with Sarah.
Absolutely. AG had to dip out. We'll be back with AG on Monday. Folks, tonight, there's a lot going on here in the capital city, as you know. Nebraska men take on Indiana at 7 p.m. tonight at the Vault, Pinnacle Bank Arena down in the rail yard. And the Husker women play 30 minutes after the completion of Texas A&M Wisconsin game. So that game tips off at 6 o'clock, I believe, is when the Wisconsin-Texas A&M game tips off. And it's 30 minutes after, so it depends on what happens there. But anyway, it will be
Alberts, Barry Alvarez together again.
Yeah, I can see that. Trev see what happens with him, whether he's here or not. That's inconsequential as far as that goes. But nevertheless, we actually could be playing them. Obviously, we have to beat Dayton first because Dayton is a very good volleyball team. Of course, they wouldn't be here if they weren't. So this is definitely cannot count the chickens before they hatch. Nebraska got to take care of business, and it's not going to be the same Wisconsin team, Raff. They're going to be a full-fledged Wisconsin team, healthy.
They got their hoss back.
She's going to be Shrek.
It's technically Schmeck, but we all call her Shrek.
Well, Schmeck, she'd be smacking that ball. I know that.
Schmeckity.
6'9". Yeah, she is. Raff, she's like 2 inches taller than you, bro.
Yeah.
She's a tall girl, and she's very good at what she does.
Yeah, but she can get stuffed by Riley, who's only like 6 foot.
Here we go. Sarah's starting to talk that smack.
She stole her stuffed. I don't get.
Starting to talk
she
that
stole
smack.
stuffed her the last time.
A little overconfidence there, Sarah.
They take on, so they play 30 minutes after the Texas A&M and Wisconsin game. So it's going to be a fun matchup. All those games will be on TV. Raff, Indiana, Nebraska in basketball. I'm going to tell you what I don't want to see.
Their coach. Can't stand that guy.
Good guy for sure.
Awesome dude.
Hey, bro, Nebraska, obviously, it's been a long week. Sometimes when you get the brakes beat off you like we did a week ago tomorrow, up there in Lansing, you beat by 37, I believe, 38 points. You got blown out, bottom line. And Fred came out, Coach Hoiberg came out and said he was frustrated and pissed off the way they prepared. And they practiced on the physicality all week because he felt they just got beat up. They just got outplayed, out physical, and everything else. What do you hope to see from Nebraska tonight as far as that goes, facing Indiana?
Just a better brand of basketball. Usually, when you get your breaks beat off you the way they did, you re-collaborate with your coaching staff. I think that the coaching was probably listened to a little bit more this week. There was probably more attention to detail given. So I think you'll see a better Nebraska brand of basketball tonight. If not, I have no clue what Kent Pavelka will do. So play good, Nebraska. Play for Kent.
Yeah, I think Nebraska, you're at home. It's 7:00. That place is going to be an awesome atmosphere.
Big town rocking.
Yes, it's going to be a lot of people in the vault. It's Indiana, obviously a blue blood program. A lot of history with Indiana, the Hoosiers, of course. I think Nebraska comes out on fire. I really do. I think Nebraska get this one, man. I think they get this one. And they're going to need everybody, though. You can't be having streaks of guys, no. And I think Williams going to have a big game. And really, Juwan Gary, it was just kind of been MIA against Michigan. Well, they all were MIA as far as that goes against Michigan State. Wasn't just Juwan.
That game?
Yeah, it was the entire team went MIA. But I think, to me, so goes Juwan, so goes Nebraska tonight. Because he's kind of he's a utility knife guy. He's a slasher. He's a hitter. He plays defense. He rebounds. He steals. But I think so goes Juwan, so goes Nebraska tonight. Bryson, those guys get there. Big man in the middle, get his. Buchtendale and all those guys. Connor, Siege, and the rest of the guys. But I think, to me, in my personal opinion, Juwan Gary is going to be the key for Nebraska to stay in this game and take care of this tonight. As far as volleyball goes, I have not seen Dayton before. I have not seen them play. But I think their record is actually the same as Nebraska's record. I mean, I'm a little different. I think they've lost a couple games. We only lost one, of course.
Yeah.
I think they've only dropped a few, not many sets, but obviously Dayton would not be here if they were not good. So Nebraska's going to come in with definitely come in with a worker-like mentality. Well, folks, as we close this out, Rafferty.
Yes.
What's your plans this weekend, man?
Going to Kearney, Nebraska. I'll be there all weekend.
Where at?
Hilltop Mall. Come and say hi.
Hilltop Mall in
Hilltop
Kearney.
Mall.
Dude, do you know in Grand Island that they don't that
gone?
Conestoga Mall is gone.
Over and out.
So where do people they just go to TJ Maxx in Grand Island?
I guess they turn it into the new mall, the new way of doing not shopping malls, but is the outdoor. So they're building some shops and stuff, I think.
Okay.
But it's not a mall no more. So
yeah, I'm trying to figure out when was the last time you've been to? It's not even called Gateway anymore, though. What is it now called?
It's still Gateway.
They still call it Gateway?
Yeah, they turned it back. It used to be Westfield, and they turned it back to Gateway.
It's back to Gateway.
Again, yeah.
The last time I was at Gateway Mall was, I think, a year and a half ago. I went to Dick's Sporting Goods.
Yeah,
and I like Dick's Sporting Goods. They got a lot of good stuff in there, man. But that was the last time I've been in there. It's about a year and a half ago.
Yeah, I was going on about a year.
When's the last time you've been? We talked about this. Besides Shields, when was the last time you've been and walked around South Point?
Yeah, I think Old Navy was still there. Actually, Old Navy, yeah.
And I think there's still Old Navy still here. I have no idea.
I don't think so. I don't even know if Old Navy's still around.
I'm like AG, and you're the same, Raff. I just click on Amazon, or I click with the place I want to go because I don't want to deal with a lot of people. So
they deliver it to me. It's really cool.
Well, folks, we are rolling out. Let me see outdoor Nebraska weather. Not the smartest. Big Ties. He's look. You got some people that are kind of concerned about you. It goes outdoor weather, outdoor mall Nebraska weather. Not the smartest. Yeah, exactly. And then Big Tie says to you as well, better take your raincoat. Freezing rain and drizzle. Oof. Sarah, it's come on now.
Gamer's game.
Come on now.
Gotta do what you gotta do.
One-Eyed Ray says, Raff, hey, Raff, I can totally recommend a nice Italian restaurant for you in Kearney.
Well, throw it on out there, One-Eyed Ray. I always like it when you got an eye on my situation.
Hey, Rod says, if she stays out there too long, she won't have to worry about graduation.
Hey, when did they get that new statue?
You be like Lot's wife in the Bible. You turn around, turn the pillar of salt. You're going to turn to a pillar of frozen ice.
Go Fort Hays State. Money G in Kansas says, I believe, I'm trying to pull it up here, Raff. You can pull it up on yours. Oh, go Fort Hays State. Let me see here. On basketball. There we go. Fort Hays State announced to sign Nebraska High School standout Ben Johnson for the 2025 season. Absolutely. Congratulations to Ben Johnson and Fort Hays State. Thanks for sending that in. Money G in Kansas. Appreciate you, brother. Raff.
I got a Raff's Good Take.
What's the RGT, my man?
I got a Raff's Good Take. All right, everybody. Today's Raff's Good Take comes in from my sister. This weekend at the Lead Center, you've got the Nutcracker. You can go to www.leadcenter.org. They're performing the 14th and the 15th. My buddy, Ben Chandler, a.k.a. Benny King, will be in his 29th Nutcracker.
Are you serious?
Weekend. 29 years he's been doing it for. And then my niece Kala, she is performing in 15 shows of the Nutcracker at the Bay Area Houston Ballet. So my mom and dad headed on down to Houston. So they'll be watching Kala this weekend performing the Nutcracker. Go get him, Kala.
I love it.
Ben, do what you do. I told him he's got to go for 40 years. And I believe your neighbor, I believe they have a daughter that's in it, I believe.
Fuentes does?
The Dixons, I believe.
Oh, the Dixon. Yes, they do. Eric, yes, Dan Dixon and Shameen have a kid that's in it as well. Absolutely.
Former Scarlet. So
absolutely.
So you guys are all Ralph's Good Take. Go get them, Nutcracker.
I love it. Big, great RGT. Folks, the 80 Attitude Adjustment is sponsored by The Body Lab. The Body Lab, located on 14th and Yankee Hill, offers everything from physical therapy, trigger point, dry needling, cold plunge, and infrared sauna as well. Learn more how you schedule your appointment with Rachel, her amazing team, today online at thebodylab.lnk.com, or visit them right here in Lincoln at 14th and Yankee Hill. Today's Attitude Adjustment is this, folks. I posted this yesterday on some of my socials. Just get small wins. I know during the holiday season, the holiday blues can be there for different reasons, various reasons. But one way to help combat the holiday blues is do something. Get some small wins. First thing is this: get a small win. Make sure it's achievable. Just whatever it is. It's not wrapping all the gifts. Maybe it's just wrapping one gift. So make it achievable. Second thing is this, folks. It's not about perfection. It's just about making it a priority. So whatever that thing is, it ain't got to be perfect. Just make sure it's a priority. And the last thing is celebrate what you do get done. Celebrate you. Celebrate what you do to get done. During the season, it's hard at times, folks, for a lot of different reasons. Some people, it's not even the holidays. Some people, it's just seasonal depression, things like that. They deal with the weather, etc. They deal with. Sarah, that's obviously not a problem for you because you're going to go stand 4 hours outside in this weather. So there's no seasonal depression for you. But those you all do seriousness that do battle with that, just find small wins throughout the day. Not your neighbors, not your buddies. Find your small win. Raff, take us home, my man.
All right, everyone. Have a great weekend. Be nice to each other and go Big Red.
All day.